Hello, my wonderful friends. Hey, sorry my videos have been few and far between this weekend. I was dealing with some health issues, not COVID-19, mind you. Nope, I just had a bit of a head cold and it spread to my back, and I had back spasms, and my back's all knackered. But, I'm recovering. I'm on the mend, so things are going okay. Or on the saber front, a couple interesting things happened today. One, I found out that my bastion, my Saberforge bastion, I got that as a veteran tier with just the standard V1 finish. So that's pretty exciting. That one's going to have an Arctic Blue blade, as I usually do. And so that's shipped. So that's something I get to do an unboxing and a review of, because that one's been in the works for a while. Um, but the real amazing thing today was, out of the blue, I received an email from Ultrasabers, and it was a response to an email that I had sent them. Excuse me, about it must have been about 3 weeks, almost a month ago, and they finally got back to me regarding one of my orders for Azure Fallen. The interesting thing about the email was that 75% of the email was inquiring about issues that I had with my pre-order for my Empress. And when the Empress, came online as a pre-order, um, and I went ahead and placed my order, there were certain things that weren't available to select. And first and foremost, LED color. Second, flash on clash. So these are all things that just weren't. I don't know. They weren't accessible at the time, and then upon later reviewing the page, for some reason I felt the need to go back and check all that stuff was available in the pre-order. So I've been emailing Ultra Sabers trying to get that locked down, because obviously if I'm going to be getting a Saber pre-ordered, I'm going to want to select all these things, and then I knew that I would owe them money, so I didn't want to hold up my pre-order. So they responded to me about the other order, because I kind of half handedly just mentioned that, oh yeah, and I also have this other order, kind of an update on that. So I receive an update regarding that saber, which is my Azure Fallen, and they don't even address the issues with the Empress at all. And if you look at the bottom of the email, it actually says, if you have any other questions, please feel free to contact us, and listen, blah, 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 blah. So I figured, what the hell? And I wrote, and I said, can I talk to you guys about my Empress? And I actually did receive, after maybe 3 or 4 hours, they responded back, and they gave me recourse for for figuring all that out. So I've actually got the ball rolling. I've actually received some customer service from Ultra Sabers today, out of the blue. I had given up, and now things are getting taken care of. So now I'm just kind of waiting to hear from them, confirmation that they understand what I want. Here's your invoice for the changes to the order, yada, yada, yada. So hopefully that, it'll be really nice if that actually came to fruition today. Anyway, onward and upward. I figured I'd do like a nice, easy review today. So what I have here is my Dominix V5. What I bought off of eBay, and it's just the stunt saber with a red LED. It's kitted out with a 36-inch ultra edge blade, and it's super ridiculously, insanely bright for an Ultra Sabers LED. This is one of the brighter ones. I did a nighttime showing of this, and I kind of had done what ended up being a rather popular video, comparing this to a NeoPixel. But yeah, this blade, for some crazy reason, I don't know if it doesn't seem to be the Tri-Cree red, but it's really, really brighter than I've actually compared this to some of my other Ultra Sabers that have the same LED, and they're not as bright. So I don't know what the story is, but it's a delight. So Hello, turn off. Okay. So what does this saber have going for it? Well, obviously it's got a closed pommel because it's just a stunt saber. And it's really simple. I'm just gonna kind of show you what you get. You get this nice details to the pommel here. Nothing too sharp down on this end. It's really nice. It's a really, really nice pommel. Now, this doesn't have a CoverTech wheel or anything. Whoever purchased this prior to me opted not to do that. So moving down, a little bit of a weird reverse choke point down here. That nice little finish. I do like the finish of however they do this. I call it micro knurling, which is probably not at all what it is. And you have a grenade section here. Also, very tactile. Nothing sharp. Very, very comfortable. And then you have yet another choke point. And this is important because you really don't want your hand going much beyond this choke point here. You probably want to limit yourself to holding this saber like this, or maybe use the switch, the AV switch is kind of your guide to where your hand wants to stop. And I'll get to that in a bit. But anyway, has this particular saber. You know where I'm going with this. Alrighty then. So it has just a standard black AV switch. It's not backlit or anything extravagant like this. This saber just has down here at this end the 4 AAA battery pack that just goes chunk in there and doesn't lock down or anything like that, as Ultrasabers does. And of course, it doesn't have a as you see, it doesn't have a retention screw holding the LED in place. So, as Ultrasabers does, here's where things get really interesting. Now, you might think that this would be the main choke point where you want to be holding this saber, but no, my friends, you do not want to hold it here. This would be a bad place to hold. Yes, you do not want to hold place here, and I tell you why. Because this is much stabby. Yes, you will lacerate yourself. This is kind of a this whole Sabers deal is it's Sith and it's pissed off. I haven't injured myself yet, but I can see myself really hurting myself here. If I had a piece of paper, and I probably could get this to punch right through a piece of paper. But all things considered, and you can see this does have some battle damage. This did come to me used. It's an interesting interesting emitter, interesting blade holder. So you get these little ridge sort of details here. I've been told that these can be removed and put in backwards, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not sure how that would look. I think it would kind of look a little bit weird. Anyway, it does have some wonderful windows. Really like the windows. Windows are nice. Let's turn this on and see the windows. The full window experience. Yeah. They're not Manticore nice. Because, in my opinion, the Manticore has some of the nicest windows. Or my Apprentice LE-V5. This, of course, is the Dominix V5. It's not the LE. And let's see if we can get. Wow. See, it's so bright it just like kind of cancels out the natural ambient lighting in the room. Just kind of sucks it up. All right. So yeah. I mean, there's really not much to look at here. It's very simple. That's why I chose this review. Start small. Probably end up doing my my review for for my Genesis Custom Sabers. Part 2 of my Genesis Custom Sabers, Dark Side Vector. I attempted to do that this weekend, but I felt too crummy, and the video ended up failing miserably because my mind wandered, and I forgot how to I forgot how the CFX controllers worked, and it just you need to be spry when you're doing these things. And I'm not spry right now, but I figured this would be a simple enough saber for me to be able to handle, and maybe you'd want to see it. I like it. It's nothing I'm going to go too crazy with. But it's nice to swing around when you're feeling all Sithy. When you're feeling like a Sith head. Just giving a little visual tour as I do. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, a little bit of a perspective shot in here. It's a very comfortable two-handed saber. Functions quite well as a one-handed saber as well. Probably be a decent dueler, but you really, really need to be cognizant of where your hand is, because, you know, if you... I mean, I don't know if these would draw blood, but they definitely hurt. I'm a little bit of a sadist, so... See? There's your dent. Yeah, so that would give you a pretty decent cut. So, yeah, there you go. That's the Dominix V5 in a nutshell. And going back to my Empress, I opted to my Empress. Yes, it's I went with the black version, and I got the engraving and Sentinel yellow. Excuse me. Ugh, just ate dinner. Sentinel yellow with an orange flash on clash, yellow backlit switch. And I was originally just going to get the Obsidian Light, but you know what? I felt a little bit adventurous. I decided to get the V4 premium sound on this one. I don't know. I figured, you know, yeah, okay. I know that Rey is the ultimate Mary Sue of the Star Wars continuity, and I know how, you know, certain people feel about Rey, but I don't know. I kind of like the character. I don't know. I'm weird. It's part of Bushido. You just can't. I don't know. I have to forgive and see the bright side of things, or whatever. And I don't know. I figured for that particular saber, I kind of wanted to go nuts. And yeah, you know how I feel about Emerald and Diamond drivers. They're okay, but yeah. But I did want premium. I wanted the ability to do some sound upgrades on the saber. So it's probably going to be one of the most advanced and well-equipped sabers that I've purchased directly from Ultrasabers, so I kind of went for it. So with any luck, I'll hear back from those guys tonight, and you hear schmutz on there. You ever notice that your sabers are schmutz magnets? Anyway, yeah. So hopefully that'll work out, and I don't know. I mean, the thing is the sale ends on the 15th of this month, and then maybe shortly after they'll start producing and shipping those things. I'm really looking forward to unboxing and reviewing the Empress. I think it's going to be pretty cool. We've only seen renders up to this point, so who knows what the finished box is gonna be like. It's almost going to be like a mystery box in and of itself. So depending on how much I end up spending on the upgrades for my Empress tonight, I've been kind of thinking about ordering some blades and maybe a mystery box just for some fun. But that's kind of like, you know, the last big purchase that I'm going to do for a while. Pretty much here on out, it's only going to be maybe, you know, the occasional stunt saber. I don't know. I'm waiting to see what the May the 4th sales are for Electrum Sabercrafts, because I'd really like to get an Evo Flex. That's probably gonna be my next big purchase if they put that one on sale. And that one I'm definitely gonna get NeoPixel. So we'll see what happens. Wow. it just gets so expensive. You have to really start being conscious about how much you spend on these things, because before you know it, you're homeless. And but at least you got plenty of illumination, right? Anyway, so let's see. Let's turn this thing on and just show you. Well, we've got the lights on, so you can't really see much, but. Yeah. Sorry, I don't do whoosh whoosh sounds. I do plenty of other sounds. You've probably heard my sounds. But whoosh whoosh sounds, not really my thing. Yeah, that was a lovely saber. I didn't pay too much for it. And very happy. So that ends this video pretty much. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. I hope you're all doing well. And just take care of yourself. Do all the things that everyone wants you to do to stay healthy, because you've got people that care about you, and I care about you. All right, just know that you're special to me. No, serious. I'm not saying that to be a jerk. I mean it. You guys are epic. So I guess that's it. So hope everyone has a wonderful evening, as I said, and hopefully I'll have some more content for you probably tomorrow. Alrighty then. Take care now. Bye-bye.